Hey guys, so this question has come up 3 times over the past, I don't know, 6 or 7 days. Um, does your closing percentage go down if you run a virtual practice versus an in-office practice? And my experience is yes. And I'm going to show you the numbers. I'm going to show you what my experience has been. Um, and let me just go on a quick, I don't know if this is really a rant or tangent, but this is kind of a scary time. I'm gonna date this video by talking about the economy and stuff, I'd like to get your opinion and your feedback on this because I don't watch a lot of news. I try not to, but when I'm scrolling, I'm seeing different things, reading different things. It's like our chiropractic offices, like they say, independent medical facilities, orthodontist. Like I went to my orthodontist yesterday, well, not mine, but my son's ortho, because I had to pick something up, and he's sitting behind his desk with I think it's his wife at the front desk as well. He's searching the internet looking for plexiglass because they're making him put a big shield of plexiglass at his front desk. I'm like, this dude has been an ortho for probably 30 something years, and now all of a sudden he's got to make all these changes. And my fear, what's going to happen with chiropractic? Like you're right in their space. Like, are you going to have to spray down your table? Mandatory. So like my fear is that, and what I was watching on the news last night for 15 minutes is like, let's say I'm seeing 200 visits a week. Just because the government says, hey, let's open the doors again. Does that I don't think that's going to mean that the public is going to go flood restaurants and movie theaters and chiropractic offices. I don't think if you're seeing 200 a week 6 weeks ago, I don't think you're going to come back to that point overnight. You might come back to, who knows? It remains to be seen how scared the general public is of going out and resuming their normal activity. I think there's a lot of fear um, perpetuated by the media. There's a lot of fear and scare that's going on right now, and it's very sad that's gotten to this point. But what I'm saying is that virtual, like now is the time because you don't know if you're sitting at 200, you don't know if your office is going to come back to that point. So now is the time to kind of get in this game of the virtual stuff. And so here's my experience with it. When I was brick and mortar, when I was knee to knee with people, I was close north of 90%. It was pretty rare that somebody left doing nothing. Okay, it's like, yes, I was on the ninth floor, one of my main offices, ninth floor, parking ramps, elevators. So it was a pain in the butt to get to. But so if they got there, they're sitting knee to knee with me, they're going to do something. But I toggle up into a bigger case fee and I toggle down into a lot, so just do food testing. So it's pretty rare that somebody left doing nothing. On the phone right now, I'm at about 60 to 70%, somewhere in there. So if I talk to 10 people, I'm probably going to close 6, 7, 8 of them, 5, somewhere in there. It's not 90%, but it's not too either. Like it's somewhere in between, but it's not. You're going to take a little bit of a hit, is what I'm trying to get at. And there are variables. The variables might be, if I'm charging $5,000 versus $500, right? There's a big price gap. So if you're going higher, a little bit higher, your percentage is going to go down. This is obvious math. If I'm charging a little bit low, I'm charging 400, 500. Okay, now I'm going to bump my percentage up. So there are variables. Another variable might be traffic source. If I talk to 10 people from Google, like here's Google, there's Facebook. If I talk to 10 people from Google, I'm probably going to close this many. If I talk to 10 people from Facebook, I'm going to probably close this many. Right? It's traffic matters. Dan Kennedy said this in seminars. Traffic, source of new patients matter. Referrals are better than Google, are better than Facebook, are better. You get the idea. So there are variables. Another variable might be, I don't know if this is it's kind of a variable, but weed people out. So like this is one of my weight loss websites. So this button right here, this is taken to a mini masterclass. This button matters. Like, what are you doing? What is your clear call to action? Is it even clear, for example? What are you doing with people that hit your website? Are you taking them to a masterclass, a seminar, or online webinar, whatever? Are you taking them to, just a free video training series? Are you giving them a free consultation? like a free phone consultation. What are a free exam? The list is endless of what you can do with somebody. Here's what I do. They click on it. It opens up my messenger, and I'm not going to put too much emphasis on this because I don't want to do a whole lot of blurring out. But you can see here, hey, Brandon, thanks for reaching out. I'd love to pass along my weight loss mini masterclass. What's the best email to send it to? Okay, they put the email in. Okay, let's just put the email in. Awesome, I'll send it over right away. Hang tight. Okay, so now usually on my bot, the secondary sequence is like, hey, by the way, are you in my close Facebook or my close Facebook group? So step one, I want to capture their email address. Step two is I want to get them in my group so I can keep and stay in touch with them. But once I capture their email address, I put them in I manually put it in my Aweber, and I manually send them the training. It's only 10 minutes, and the call to action on that training is a consultation. But what I'm trying to do, you guys, is weed people out. So if you have this process of like weeding people out, like when you get them on the phone, your percentage is going to go higher and higher. I don't want to hop on the phone with anybody and everybody. Like I have some funnels where it's just I send them straight into my calendar. Fine, but a lot of times these people can't even put a damn sentence together. Like, so is that really the best quality of lead when it's like I had one, I should screenshot it. I'll see if I can screenshot it. Like, it was a long run-on paragraph. There was no punctuation. It was all over the board. I'm like, does this person, is it even worth my time to hop on a call with this person? So what I want to do is sort of get on a messenger. So I send them my training, but then I also leave them with a question. What is your ultimate weight loss goal? So like, hey Mary, what is your ultimate weight loss goal? Question mark. And then I could get the conversation started. I can sort of weed these people out. Then I can send them to my calendar. Or if they're not even willing to watch a 10-minute video, are they really the best patient for me, right? So if they're not even, so I'm sort of pre-qualifying them along the way. I don't do long webinars where it's like an hour and a half, 60 minutes, because when you look at the metrics of a training, like a lot of people start out here, but then it's kind of law of diminishing return. People get distracted, not that they have ADHD, but it's very easy to get distracted. Okay, I wonder what's going on over here, or my dog's barking, or my kids are screaming, and blah, blah, blah. So it's easy to have people go, trickle down, and then all of a sudden by the end of your training, by the end of 55 minutes, you got 5% of people still with you, and they can't even get to the call to action, which is, hey, let's hop on a call to see what we have makes sense for you. So what I do is I prefer a short, tight, 10-minute training where most people can ideally, hopefully finish the darn thing, where you can get to your call to action, which is, if you're looking to lose weight, looking to get healthy, and this is why we're new, why we're different, and why we get such great results, I'd love to hop on a quick call and determine what we have makes sense for you. So it's short, it's tight with a clear call to action, but I want to have some of these obstacles on the front end to kind of weed some people out. So step one, this button right here, it opens up Messenger. It opens up Facebook Messenger, and I run the Google ads. So Google's a higher quality patient. Run the Google ads, get people into my Messenger. I capture their email address. I ideally get them into my group. Manually give them the training. Ask a question. Okay, do it that way, because now my percentage is going to go up and up and up. So that's what I want for the people that I hop on the call with. I don't want to just hop on a call with everybody. So. All right, guys, hopefully this training was helpful. Hopefully it wasn't too depressing, but yeah, it's virtual versus in office. Yeah, if you're, you got to make something happen, now is the time to do virtual. And, what we have with the inner circle stuff and with the weight loss practice stuff is like, I've put years and years and years of education and learning this stuff so that you guys, I can just hopefully compress and shorten that learning curve. We have the funnels built out so that you don't have to recreate them, right? We just share them and hopefully help build you some, build some of them for you. So we recreate some of these stuff. We have all the ads, the Google ads, the YouTube ad, all that stuff. I've already learned this stuff so that hopefully I can just step into this system that's already working for me. And I'm busy. I'm busier now than I've ever been ever, right? Because not only doctors coming after me, but patients. Like doctors want to, talk to me. Like I don't have time for anything. Between patients scheduling calls and doctors scheduling calls, it's like now it's a good time to do this virtual stuff because everybody's online. But you got to do it right. And I've said this in other trainings that you can't you want to make sure you partner with somebody who's actually doing what you want to do. right? Not just teaching it, because a lot of people all of a sudden out of the blue, they're becoming the gurus, they're becoming the experts, but if they're not actually doing it, for me they're just disqualified. You're disqualified if you're not actually in the world of functional medicine or weight loss or what. If you're not going after the niches and the conditions that you want, yeah, they might have some skills, they might have some trainings and some advice, and I'm not going to discredit that. But if you're not doing what I want to do, yeah, you're not the right fit, right? You're disqualified in my book. I want to follow people who are actually doing what I want to do, and how can I compress that time and shortcut, accelerate, right? How can I take my, what's taken me years and years to learn and develop? How can I compress that and learn it in a couple weeks or a month, so that I can get my virtual operation up and go and start making some money online, whether it's lower ticket and my opinion on low ticket versus high ticket. I'd rather go a little bit higher ticket to squash your ad dollars, because everything now is, organic reach is so low. But anyway, all right, guys, I'll let you go. The weight loss practice, the functional practice, the virtual practice, that's all of our platforms. So if you're wanting to, by the way, the weight loss practice, if you're just like, hey, how do I just want to get started. That's the one we developed a couple weeks ago. We just opened the doors on that a couple weeks ago. I'll put a link beneath this video. I'll throw this video on YouTube, and I'll put a link in the description below. But it's theweightlosspractice.com. If you're just like, hey, I want to start closing some case fees over the phone, and I'll start with functional weight loss. That's what I do. That's the website I just showed you. We build you the website, and I just want to start slow, get the testing going, get the objective, food testing, nutrients, and all that kind of stuff going from a functional, and tap into the weight loss, huge weight loss niche. I have six for sure calls this week, just weight loss. And so it's been a busy week, and then I got all the other stuff, thyroid and ADHD. So the weight loss practice, I did a training. It's a longer training on that stuff, and I give you a 12-part series, a follow-up sequence, a new video every single day for 12 days, walking you through my radio, walking you through my, my day ones, my day twos, my toggle close, Facebook and YouTube ads, and all. I did a different topic every single day for like 2 weeks or so. So again, theweightlosspractice.com. Go check that out. And if I can help in any way, just reach out and keep fighting. Right, this will pass. Hopefully you come out. Hey, I went from 200, now I'm at 220, because people they're really wanting to get back to normal, and they want to boost their immune system. They want to get healthier and clean up their lifestyle, and they do the right things. But my prediction, unfortunately, is I don't think you're going to get back to 200, or if you're at 150 and you turn the lights back on, government says, hey, yeah, general public, go back to work. I don't think overnight you're going to go back to 150. I don't think that's reality. So that sucks, and that's a bugger. So anyway, guys, I'll let you go. If you have any questions, just let me know.